they're usually so chatty. They love shooting the breeze with their pals in the press. But today, after House Dems met on Capitol Hill to discuss the albatross at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, it was a different story.
Are you guys able to agree on anything in there? Did you guys come to an agreement in there? What was the agreement? You backing Biden? Is that a no?
How did the meeting go?
Congresswoman, how was the meeting in there?
The meeting, Congresswoman.
Congressman, how was the meeting?
You guys come to an agreement in there of any kind? Did you guys have an agreement?
We are unified. That's all I can say. We're very unified.
What are you unified?
Are you all on the same page?
No. What do you mean you're not on the same page?
They're not even in the same book.
Not in the same book. All right. It's the line of the day. That's not what the odious duo of Congressman Ted Lieu and Pete Aguilar said. I said they're united, and they've decided to go back on offense.
Our caucus meeting today was about listening to members. Unity is something that is so helpful to us.
Donald Trump is unfit for office. It's a collection of extreme MAGA ideas that's going to ruin our way of life. That is what is at stake this November.
Nice try, but it's clear that behind closed doors, Democrats are in total disarray. NBC's Jake Sherman talked to members as they left the room and said this. One House Democrat supportive of Biden told him it felt like a funeral and that there was no consensus on Biden. Mark Takano of California said Biden is losing his district now, one that Biden won with only 62% in 2020. All right, so the public display of unity, it's just bad acting.
Are you confident that President Biden has what it takes to win in November and serve the next 4 years?
As I've said before, I'm with Joe. As I've said before, I'm with Joe. As I've said before, I'm with Joe.
That's convincing. He's been around almost as long as Biden. And Schumer's not a dummy, right? He knows the truth. And Democrats are looking at the same polls we're looking at, and they see their dream of retaking the House majority, building on the Senate majority, taking the White House again, it all slipping away if Biden stays put. They see Biden protected, though, by the leftist squad members.
The matter is closed. Joe Biden is our nominee. He is not leaving this race. He is in this race, and I support him.
The matter is closed. That's enough. AOC has spoken. Now, so much for the left-wing rebels. Remember when they were rebels? They're all establishment hacks now. Just yesterday, we heard that Virginia Senator Mark Warner was set to lead a gaggle of supposedly common-sense Dems to convince Biden to step aside. Well, that fizzled before it even started. Warner's meeting had been seen as a potential watershed moment for Senate Democrats, who've remained largely silent on Biden's future amid calls for him to step aside. But now, Warner knows how much influence he really has, and the answer is not much. The real power base is Jill, Hunter, and the far left. Axios is reporting that the revolt among House members is crumbling, despite the fact that they were pretty much unanimous that Biden needs to go. The words despondent and actual tears were used in the report. Now, Biden's people are saying, and you hear it again and again, that he says it's time to turn the page. But by digging in, Biden gave his party no good options. So Dr. Jill, Hunter and Joe essentially have taken the Democrat Party hostage. And a sad sense of resignation seems to be setting in.
Do you have concerns about him being on the top of the ticket?
Whether I have concerns or not, is beside the point. He's going to be our nominee, and we all have to support him.
Even an old dinosaur like Nadler is afraid to speak his mind.
Was his interview on Friday enough to quell your concerns that you had during the debate?
His interview on Friday was mixed.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I'm not going to go further.
It almost sounds like Biden there. Maybe he's catchy. Now, this is not a trick question, Jerry, but maybe a new slogan will do the trick.
We're riding with Biden.
Did anyone mention Harris?
We're riding with Biden.
Was there conversation about Vice President
We're
Kamala?
riding with Biden.
Was there conversation about Vice President Kamala Harris in there?
We're riding with Biden.
Sounds like a new blues song. More like hiding with Biden. So this Democrat play acting, it's not convincing anyone. People know what they see with their own eyes, what they hear with their own ears. And coming up, we have an in-depth analysis of Biden's new poll numbers. They are horrendous. If Trump plays it smart, and he is so far, he should win in November by a significant margin. And then we can begin to repair the damage that Biden and his enablers have done to the United States. And that's The Angle.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.